Hi, welcome to vlog one, vlog one of I don't know how many. I wanted to talk about motivation as part of my first sort of mini series around mindset, and just kind of talk about motivation and where do you start once you've decided to do something? What do you do? I mean, it sounds kind of I guess it sounds obvious, but it's not. Like, what do you do? You've decided that you want to learn to code. Now what? What do you do? I feel like you've got a million options. You know how you feel. You've got a million options. But I mean, you can either go online or go on forums or talk to people that you know and talk to as many people as you can and try and get so many opinions, which you will find, trust me. You'll find a million opinions about Ruby, Python, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and all of the gazillion frameworks and like front end, back end. Just you'll find so many opinions about so many different things, and you might feel a bit overwhelmed. And then you won't do anything. Honestly, you won't. You won't do anything, because you won't know where to start, and you will still be in that same, the same position that you were in before. What do? You haven't learned anything. So what I would recommend personally, I mean, do that if you want to. If you want to spend weeks and weeks and weeks trying to find the best way of doing it, then go for it. Do that. But I don't know whether you'll actually get anywhere. Good luck. I don't know whether you'll actually start, because you'll just get stuck in trying to find the right way to do it. And everyone will think that their way is the right way. They'll say, "Oh, you have to learn HTML first, and then you have to learn CSS, and don't touch any frameworks or anything, and then you have to learn you have to do it a certain way." Everyone will say that, but people will say that because maybe that's how they learn, which was great. It was, that was fine for them, worked for them, but that might not work for you. And for me, don't tell anyone. I learned a framework first. Well, kind of. I learned JS, fundamentals. I did a fundamentals course on Udemy, and then I panicked and realised that I didn't know anything and I didn't know what to do with this information. So I started learning Bootstrap and Git. Bootstrap is a CSS framework. That's how I started. There's not really any path to what I was doing. I wasn't following any curriculum. I was just learning what I could at the time. And people will have their own opinion. And if you say, "Look, this is what I want to do," and maybe I want to learn a framework first or whatever, then they'll be like, "Oh no, you can't do that." I mean, yes, you have to learn the fundamentals. You kind of have to learn Git, and that's really important. Definitely do that. I can help you with that. Did I just commit to that live on air? Maybe I did. Maybe reach out to me if you want to learn Git. I can teach you. Hey, I'll try. Don't ask me anything complicated. But you need to. Essentially what I'm saying is, if you get look for people's opinions, you'll never actually start. You won't start learning anything. You'll just get people's opinions, and that's all you'll get. But you won't do anything. So I think just decide that you want to start with HTML, start with JavaScript, start with Ruby, Python, whatever it is. But you have to stick to it, and you have to decide that that's what you're going to do, and then appreciate people's opinions. That's you have to do that. You appreciate people's opinions and what they think, and people that are trying to teach you. But you need to remember what you decided to do, and then and people's opinions are just that, opinions. I mean, I could say to you, Mac is the best computer. Is that a fact or is that my opinion? Because I've said it like it was a fact. Mac is the best computer. I haven't said I think Mac is the best computer, or I think JavaScript is the best language, or HTML is or isn't a programming language. Let's not get into that. I've just said to you, Mac is the best computer to work on. And people will say, you have to learn Python, or you have to learn Ruby, or you mustn't start with a frame, or you mustn't start with the framework or whatever. But they, at the end of the day, like, yes, they mean well, and you need to appreciate that they're trying to help you. But they are opinions, and that's what you need to remember when you're kind of trying to figure out what to do. That people's opinions are just that, and yeah, it's overwhelming. Like, there's so many different. I saw it the other day. There's like 25,000 frameworks for JavaScript. What? I just know the fundamentals, and I can look at something and think, oh yeah, this could be done maybe like this or like this. But you don't need to know everything before you start doing something. So start doing something. Stop worrying about people's opinions and start doing something, and feel that fire, the excitement about doing something new. And I don't want to say don't worry about people's opinions, because people, like I said, you have to appreciate that people are trying to help. Everyone, almost everyone is trying to help you. I'm trying to help you, but if you come to me and say, what should I do? What should I do? I get it all the time. Like, oh, where should I start? What should I do? And I'm like, just start. Like, stop worrying about where to start and just start. And that's what you need to do. You need to understand that people's opinions are just that, and you could spend months, weeks, years, decades probably trying to figure out what the best thing to, like, where is the best place to start, but you haven't done anything. If you've done that, then you haven't wasted time, because you would have learned along the way. I think it's quite difficult to waste time, because you're always learning something, but just do it. I think just leap, just do it. I need to sort this fire. Yeah, just do it. Yeah, I think that was my first vlog. I'll do another one, I think, soon.